Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome to a career mode edition of Baja Edge of Control HD. Awesome game. Love this game. I loved it when it came out way back, I think back in 2007 or 8, I want to say. It's a THQ production, so it was lost in the scrum that is THQ folding up. And then THQ Nordic, which is the new like GmbH company combination, revived it and decided to update it into high definition, and now I'm going to be playing it right here for you guys on this channel. So we're going to do the THQ Jade Reef Rally, and then maybe those last two ones on the bottom, the Progressive Little Mule Hill Climb and the Kicker Open Class Challenge. I'm in a Baja Bug, and I'll explain to you as the race goes on, or whatever you want to call it, why this game is so awesome, at least in my opinion. Baja racing, obviously very near and dear to my heart. As much as I am in the quote-unquote motocross community, living in San Diego, SoCal, whatever you want to call it, I am even more in the deep depths of the Baja community living where I do, because there's so many race shops and people that live here that go race the Baja races and stuff like that. And I've been to several desert races myself. Never actually been to any of the Baja races like the Baja 1500, San Felipe 250, anything like that. Never actually been down into Mexico to see them, but I have been to races like in the desert, like at Placer City and the races in Primm, Nevada. So I know a little bit about it. And what really has clued me into the industry more than anything is, and I've talked about this before, my brother, his name is Sean. He is actually an OEM specialist and customer operations manager, or whatever you want to call it, at Fox Racing Shocks, which is the off-road division is located in El Cajon. And we grew up in that area. He started working at Fox when he was 16, and he's 31 now. 32 now. So he's been there a while and knows a heck of a lot about the industry, but also has a lot of really great connections with some of the world's best Baja racers, because of his years working there and who he knows and stuff like that. So it's really cool to kind of be not only right in the heart of all this stuff that happens, but kind of have a little bit of an inlet into that whole realm anyway. And so that's why this game is so cool to me, because I've always thought Baja racing was really cool and unique and interesting, and something that I don't know if I'll ever necessarily do myself, but I love going to watch and seeing the whole experience of it and everything. And it's really a pretty good like family vibe and whatnot. But I can't seem to find a game that really captures how gnarly and what really Baja is like more than Baja Edge of Control, which, like I said, it was originally released back in like 2007 or something like that, and then they updated this into HD, and I was like, man, I have to play it. There's no way I'm not going to play it now. So I mean, there's just so many cool aspects of it. Right now I'm doing a rally race, which is kind of a shortened version of pretty much what I think is the coolest part of this game, which is that you can race it's really the shortened version of what is the Baja 1000, Baja 500, San Felipe 250, races like that, which are just in these massive environments. They've cut through these tracks that you can race, and really each like stage length is only about 20 minutes max, I think, and I will do videos of it in the future, but it is unreal how much detail went into creating these terrains. And really, like, it's pretty arcadish because of how fast you can drive these vehicles, but how like realistic when you're going over bumps and stuff that these vehicles look and work. And the career mode is actually, I think, excellent, because you have to really work your way up from purchasing a Baja Bug, which is what I did to start with. That's what I have, and then you can start purchasing regular class buggies, and then full-size trucks, and then limited class pickup trucks, and then unlimited buggies, and then eventually trophy trucks, which is like the coup de grace of Baja racing. And while there are no motorcycles in this game, which would be like the end all, complete all, or whatever you want to call it, of Baja racing, because there is obviously off-road Baja racing motocross, like guys like Coton Udall and the off-road Honda teams that are fantastic and stuff like that. It was actually a pretty quick race, so I guess we'll just continue on to the hill climb. But if they did include the motocross stuff in this game, obviously I'd play it as well, but I think I just want to do these videos in general because I love playing this game, and I'm going to have a lot of time doing the career mode, and eventually I hope to just get a couple of my friends online and do something like the Baja 1000 race, which is, it tells you how long the race is expected to take when you actually like click to play it the first time. And the Baja 1000 race says it's going to take 3 hours. So, I mean, that's going to be one long video, and I think it'll be really fun to do at some point. But I really want to get more through the career mode and be able to purchase some better trucks to be able to race for it anyway. So that'll be a fun experience, and I'm sure on some level you guys may enjoy seeing that. But right now I'm just kind of going through the career mode motions, doing some of the fun little stuff at the beginning of career mode, like racing these awesome Baja Bugs. Oh man, I almost had it. And one of the coolest aspects of this game, and it's on every single racetrack, is that you actually, if something goes wrong, you actually have to repair your vehicle. You can't just like ride it home or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what the right word is, but like there needs to be repairs done if your vehicle is damaged. Obviously in that instance it was kind of false because I flipped over and nothing happened. I didn't think that race was 2 laps. I'm kind of mad that I lost it now. Event failed. Cool. All right. Guess we'll try the next one. But like in the Baja races, for example, if you get a flat tire or your oil pressure starts going too high or your engine starts having some sort of malfunction or your suspension collapses or anything like that, you have to actually call in a helicopter, and it's like a button on your controller, and then the helicopter will come land in front of you, and you have to pull up to the helicopter and make those necessary repairs and stuff like that. Like, it's just so crazy cool, in-depth how it works. And like I said, just in general, like a super fun, interesting game that when I saw that it came out in an HD remastered version, I'm just like, I have to play it. I'm not gonna not play it. Man, I'm gonna get smoked by these guys. They're like reeling me in pretty quick already. I think the goal of this event is to try to not get passed by any of these guys, but the freaking start of the race starts you on the backside of a hill that is pretty much impossible to get over, and then you case the double and stuff like that. So I'm doing okay right now, because I think these guys are in higher class vehicles, but I could be wrong. Oh. So yeah, on some level, like, the gameplay is a little unrealistic. Like, when are you ever gonna have this kind of a jump over the road? Probably not, and in real life my suspension would have just smashed into pieces. So gotta keep them behind me. They're just gonna blow by me on this straightaway though. I think those are the buggies one class above me that are gathering up behind me right here. Oh, did I get him? Nice. Woo, that was cool. All right, so got some more credits. Cool beans, Moss Racing, Avalos, all that cool stuff. Just to kind of wrap up the Baja stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and redo these challenges. I'm not even that far into the videos, so I figured why not. Maybe I'll just spend the rest of this video wrapping up the Baja Bug challenges so that I can purchase a new vehicle. I can show you what that whole project is like, purchasing a new vehicle, upgrading it, show you how much depth there is to actually tuning the vehicles and stuff like that, and then wrap up the video. But like I said, I kind of wanted to use this video more or less as like an introduction to it, because I have the sense that this is going to be one of those games that I might actually play all the way through and record the gameplay of the career mode the whole way through. So try to get people a little bit psyched on it about the possibility of me doing more videos in it and stuff like that. Oh no. Come on, quit spinning around. Man, everybody just had like a big old moment right there. I didn't even lose that much time. In fact, I'm gonna just kind of start blowing back by these guys on the uphill here. Trying to double it. Oh, didn't quite get it. Alright, gotta get the lead back. Only got a couple more corners to make it happen. I'm not gonna get there. Really frustrating. I didn't even think that I was doing anything wrong in that last corner. Just started sliding and kept going and going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this challenge. But at least I got third, so it wasn't a failure this time. Bronze, cool. Unlocked all this stuff. Join league, Baja Bug. Let's do the Jade Rally again. The career mode goes by pretty quick too, so at least it's not like you're stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again. If I just was a better driver. I'm on the hard mode of career too. There's easy and there's hard, and I'm doing the hard mode. But in general, if I was just a better driver and not driving like crap, I think I'd be okay. And you saw in this rally the first time that I started playing it, how I wasn't ahead of all these other vehicles that I'm going up against, but it still listed me as first when I went through the flag stand one time. That's because, and most Baja racing is like this, although you don't actually start with other vehicles most of the time. You start like with your discipline. You're racing against an assortment of different classes all the time. Like leading the race right now is a trophy truck, which obviously as a VW Bug, it's not going to be in my class. And then behind me is, I think that's a class 1 unlimited buggy, although it might be a trophy truck too, couldn't quite tell. And so it's like, those vehicles are not in my class, obviously I shouldn't be going up against them, but that's just how Baja racing works. Like you end up in battles with vehicles that have nothing to do with what you're racing against. And it kind of sucks because oftentimes it slows you down a bunch because you have to usually heed way to the faster vehicles, or else you could either get a penalty or you might just end up in a big crash. And Baja racing is some of the last true like gnarly warriors of vehicle racing, because while the safety aspects have dramatically improved in the last, I don't know, 30 some odd years of Baja racing, it is still one of the most dangerous forms of motorsports out there. Probably on some level on par to, just because of the amount of deaths in the sport every year, the Isle of Man. Not that many people die racing Baja every year, but people do still die while racing these trucks, which is kind of crazy to think about. Can't just, for some reason, win that first stage. I don't know, I'm not doing a very good job of carrying my momentum, I guess. The second stage I won last time, and I just missed out on winning by like half a second. So I'm hoping if I can bang out this stage really quickly, get this one out of the way. Kind of the cool thing about Baja racing, similar to GNCC when it comes to dirt bikes or hair scrambles or whatever you want to call them, is that there isn't very many rules about course margins. Like you kind of have to follow a similar route, and oftentimes the route is the fastest way to go, but you can also kind of like make up your own line, if you will, and it's not really going to be like a big penalty to you or anything like that. See, so again, bigger trucks coming through. I'm supposed to heed way to them, but I'm just like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and pass some of these other cars. Like that Bug right there on my right side is actually in my vehicle discipline class, so that's someone I'm racing against, but obviously I'm beating. I just ran over a rabbit. Oh, hello, class 1 unlimited buggy. Flying around the outside of me there. Well, I got first, but let's see if I actually won the event. Yes! Alright, cool. Man, my stage time was on point that last one. Alright, won that, got a bunch of credits, got a new sponsor, but I'm going to decline because I like Kicker, which is my current sponsor. Alright, go to Baja Bug one more time and try to beat the Mule Hill Climb, which I almost did last time, but slid it out. And then I'm going to wrap up the video because it was a fun little 15-ish minute video today. Got to see a little experience of the Baja Bug, and then I'll be done with that. Well, obviously, I was also going to buy one more vehicle and show you guys what that was like. I played Baja 1000, the game, with my friend Aaron on this channel at one point. But that game, unfortunately, is misleading with the title of it because it's called Baja 1000, but it is far more of just like arcade disciplined Baja racing than this game. Like, this game at least tries to make Baja like come to life in some sense by having massive environments, and like the race itself exists in this game. But Baja 1000, the game, is just like super condensed arcade racing. So I was hoping that when I got Baja 1000, the game, that it would be this game, because I always get them mixed up, but I was wrong. Baja Edge of Control is the one that's all cool and realistic, although it's not realistic at all. Alright, just make it through the last corner, get over the finish line, there we go. Set a new record, finally on hard mode, got through the whole VW Bug class, got a boatload of credits. So next up would be the Unlimited Volkswagen, or the 4x4 class. So let's take a look at the open wheel discipline and see if I can get a car from there. Buy a vehicle. Let's go to open wheel. See how expensive these cars are. Oof. Yeah, too expensive. So maybe just go to the unlimited Volkswagen discipline. There's a 4x4 class I don't even know if I want to do. Like, it's got some cool vehicles, like some Jeeps and Nissan, Chevy Blazer, like trophy truck looking thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, look at the FJ Cruiser. All right. Unlimited Volkswagen. Let's see. And I could just go straight up Baja Bug. I mean, look at that thing. That looks like some chick is gonna put some flowers all over that and ride it up and down the street. They're all the same discipline. It's really just about how much money I'm spending. Thinking between the 4 and the 2. I'm gonna go with the 2. And what paint scheme? Maybe this blue? Yeah, why not? Let's buy it. So then, like I said, you can do a bunch of upgrades to it. You got all of this stuff to work with, and I got a bunch of credits to work with, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade it so you guys can see what it looks like. Costs kind of a lot of money sometimes, but oh well. Just go all out. Fuel system, get a racing ECU in there. And then cams and valves, racing cams and valves. Engine block. Engine displacement increase, trying to get the most horsepower out of this, and then a stainless steel exhaust to wrap it up. Looking froggy fresh. Powertrain. Get the performance pack. Clutch and converters. Get the ultimate clutch. Just going all out, buying all the good stuff. The Baja TA tires. Brakes. Suspension. Oof, that's some expensive suspension. Weight and aero, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to purchase any of this stuff. Nope. And cooling and plumbing, let's see if I can buy any of this stuff. Nah, I like to get the full upgrades if I'm going to get anything. So, yeah. I guess in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and do the Unlimited Volkswagen class, which is going to be kind of neat. So, that's what that looks like. Let's see what events will be up next. We got the High Risers League, the Mayhem League, the Showdown League, and then the Rock Rally, White Sands Rally, Summit Hill Climb, and the Open Class Challenge. Lots of credits to be earned in these events. And next time, we're going to have a little bit of fun doing it, I think. So this has been Baja Edge of Control HD, Career Mode, I guess, episode number 1. We finished the Baja Bug discipline, and on to the Unlimited Volkswagen discipline next. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to have more of it coming, like I said. And hope to see you guys in our future videos on this channel, regardless of whatever they are. I hope to see you guys around. But for Kellen here on Starter Systems, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.